Hey everyone, Matt King with the King Piers team, out here with another video showcase of the nation's very best engineering sound foundation repair. If you'd like to see more, we highly encourage you to visit us over on our YouTube and Facebook channels. If you haven't visited before, just search for King Piers LLC. And while you're there, we'd really appreciate if you left a like and a subscribe. We are out here again in Independence, Missouri. This is what we originally thought was going to be a block foundation renovation project. You can see in this room, we've already put up the wire mesh and mortared it yesterday with our blend of high-strength mortar. Likely tomorrow, we're going to start painting with our white waterproofing paint. The biggest issue that we found on this job, again, if you saw yesterday's video, originally this whole front wall and side were covered by just wood paneling. The previous homeowner that sold to our current customer did not disclose any of the damage that was hidden by the wood. So we pulled that off to expose the block to renovate it, and we found very, very damaged, out of alignment cinder blocks. They're hollow, obviously. Most of these cinder block jobs that we see, the walls were constructed with no mortar inside the actual individual holes. So the structural stability of these walls is not where it needs to be. If you've seen any of our cinder block rebuild jobs, we're filling every hole in each individual cinder block with that high strength concrete. So we want to maximize and make sure that the structural stability of these new walls are going to actually do what they're intended to do, and that's support the home. So this, it looked like once the original outer perimeter foundation wall on the front side of the house started getting out of alignment, instead of fixing that, the however many previous homeowners ago it was in the history of this house, they just decided to cover that up with a second cinder block wall that has failed. We've pulled pretty much all of that interior wall out now, and when that failed, they decided to put the wood paneling up to hide that. So there's been a lot of avoiding the actual issue that's going on in this house. So unfortunately, we have to kind of deviate from the original plan of doing the renovation work and completely rebuild the cinder block wall here on the front of the house, and then we're also going to do the same for this small one here. It's about 6 rows of block. But we want to make sure that when we're leaving, this cinder block wall is not only supporting the house, but it's vertical, it's structurally sound. That is the name of our game here. So once this outer wall is back to vertical, we're going to rebuild the interior wall. We're basically going to tie it into the existing one once this is fixed as well, and basically have a small bulkhead wall also supporting the actual foundation wall. So stay tuned for more updates. Again, you can always find those on our YouTube and Facebook channels if you just search for King Piers LLC. You can also go to our website, kingpiers.com, and don't forget you can always call us directly by phone at 1-816-288-4373.